Bueno, I'll do this.
Para bailar la bamba. Okay, ready? Ready? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for those of you who don't know, I've had a YouTube channel for a while and I'm not good at making YouTube videos. Really, I'm not like consistent. So I'm going to try to get better at that. And since now I'm becoming a mom in a few weeks, with the blessings of God, I want to start making more videos. And what better way to start this new journey along with my husband, David. Say hi. He's really forced to be here. I'm just kidding. No, he's not, right?
Somewhat.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so we wanted to make this video to hopefully help at least one person out there who is either planning on getting married, has been in a relationship, or doesn't know really like how to handle a relationship. It's our first year as a married couple. Like I said, we have really good communication. There are times when we do get mad at each other, but this year, our first year as a married couple, we've learned a lot of things, which is patience is like really like key, and communication. There are many times where, you know, one of us could be frustrated, whether it's something that happened at work or in our daily lives. You know, we all have our own personal struggles, and sometimes when you both are stressing out, then it becomes a bigger problem, a bigger issue. So what we try to focus on is I'm losing my breath. So what we try to focus on is like if he's having a bad day, like I know when he's having a bad day. Come on, we've been together for 7 years. I can, you know, read him and just try to like chill. Like, all right, I'm already a bitch as it is, so I gotta like make it easy on him, you know. And then when I'm being a brat, then he like tells me like, babe, come on, like calm down, like don't stress out, like what? My brother's like eavesdropping and shit. So, you know, there are many things that come into place when you're trying to really stay strong as a relationship. There's so many people that get divorced nowadays, and I just believe that a lot of that has to do with communication. And we try to go to church as many times as we can. We go on Sundays, and our faith is really important to us, because we believe that without God we're literally nothing. And it's all thanks to him in the hard times and in the good times. So we, you know, every time we're having a difficult time, we've had many difficult times this year. Like we've cried together, we've, you know, been happy together, mad, everything. But everything balances out at the end. And we always tell each other like, hey, let's remember that nothing lasts forever. Okay, so we're gonna, just to make it a little bit interesting, I'm so sorry guys. We're going to mention stuff that we hate about each other and also stuff that we love about each other.
There's nothing, you know.
Just be straight up. It's cool.
No. I mean, you can't.
Like, just be straight up.
I can't hate stuff.
Stuff that you dislike.
Dislike
that
is
you're
a
like,
more preferred word. I mean, there's really not much I dislike about Cindy, because we both, you know each other. Sometimes she gets a little out of hand because she's the only girl in her family. It's only her and her brother. Versus me, I have a big family. You know, I come from 10 kids. You know, my mom had to share love for everybody, and her is just Nevo, or my brother-in-law, and her. That they have to share the love from their parents, and it's really simple. And obviously, their parents took great care of them, grew them into the right direction, and you know, she sometimes becomes a little bit of a brat, you know, when it comes to trying to get something or buying something, or just in general. Just chiflada.
You don't like that I'm chiflada.
Yeah, I don't like that, but you know, I learned to live with it. You know, I learned your lifestyle. I had a different lifestyle.
Quick side, if you're planning on getting married, or just a lot of people don't believe in marriage nowadays, which, you know, all to yours, respect for everybody and their own thoughts, whatever they want to do, you know. But we did take marriage classes before we got married, and that truly freaking helped us, because they were, right? Because there were many things that were like, wait, hold up. Like, nah,
like
nah,
stuff
nah.
that you need to pay attention to.
Stuff that you don't think about. Like, there's things that go on after, you know, the stupid, basic, immature stuff like jealousy, who are you staring at, basic, common relationship stuff. There's stuff that are more important than that. Financial problems, you know, trust and how to handle things, how to manage things. Those are stuff that we didn't really, you know, we thought about, but we didn't really get into subject about. So after we learned about that, you know, that really truly helped us, and that truly helped us decide whether if we wanted to, you know, end up getting married or just wait a little bit longer. So by going through that, we were able to realize that we were ready. Actually, what I dislike is that, like, he thinks I'm dirty, but I try to be clean. I really do. But, you know, us girls with our makeup and all that, it just gets out of hand. But I really do try to... I keep this baby's room really clean. And I really do. Like, it's just, like, my priority. Especially before she's coming. I don't want anything dirty. This is her, we're in her nursery room, by the way. And so he, like, tells me over the stupidest thing. Like, there'll be, like, a brush on the floor or something. And he'll be like, babe, why do you have your brush on the floor? Like, this, that's why I bought you this for. Stuff like that. And I'm like, really? Like, se me cayó or something happened where I didn't see it. It's not that I intentionally want to leave it on the floor. So, you know, he's too exaggerating when it comes to being clean. So,
yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, the last and the third thing that I honestly dislike is... I love the fact that she washes my clothes and folds them and everything, but me as a guy, I always have a way of folding all my stuff. It's not that I don't like it, it's just I'm always used to like putting everything a certain way, and I can't change that. You do the way, and I'm okay with that. It's just I lose
like
track.
the way I fold the shirts and stuff?
I lose the way you stack my stuff and put it on different... you know,
like you don't know where it's at.
Exactly. Like I like to know where everything's at. I know where everything's. When I do my own stuff, I know where everything's at.
I could like name tag them.
Nah, not like that. I mean, I know where everything's at. But when you do my clothes, obviously everything changes. Your lifestyle changes when you get married. So, you know, I can't. Beggars can be choosers. You know, she's washing my clothes. She's doing it. But it's okay. I still love it.
Okay, so now we're gonna mention 3 things that we love about each other.
Do I go first or what?
Yeah.
Well, this is really hard. Yeah. I mean, so a lot of things obviously that I love about Cindy. One of the main things I do love about her is she's always behind me for everything. You know, in case I forget something, like I'm a very forgetful person, or there's something I gotta do, or you know, she's always there to remind me what's going on, or you know, she's always at my back for everything. Even when I know I do a stupid mistake or something like that, she always helps me fix it, and that's what I like. You know, I like somebody that can help me, not just bring me back instead of going 2 steps back.
Instead of bitching at you for what
exactly.
like you messed up on, I help you, like, babe. Yeah, that's how it should be. You know, because people can be really hard on each other. And more than anything, we just try to be like really good friends to each other. So it's my turn to mention something that I love about David. And damn, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I love that he has so much fucking patience for me. Like, my parents before we got married, my parents and my brother, like my main homies, were the ones to tell him, not me. They asked David if he was sure to marry me. They didn't ask me if I was sure to marry him. Like, they're like, David, do you know what you're about to get yourself into?
Well, another thing I love about Cindy is that she's really funny, and when I'm having a really bad day or anything, just in general, she makes me laugh, and that's a good thing to have in a relationship. Laughter cures, you know, any kind of anger or sadness or anything like that. You know, even makes you cry. But that's something that Cindy has. She was born a singer and a star, and she's really smart. And I mean, in general, I can just tell all the last two in together. She's a great singer. I love when she sings. She probably thinks I get annoyed when she sings a lot here at the house. I really don't. It's just I'm used to it. I'm used to it. You know, I got used to it.
The other two things that I love about Bobby is that he's like so nice. Like, I tell him to not be so nice, and you know, I don't want to change him. I always tell him, I don't want to change you, babe, but sometimes you just can't. Like, literally, if anybody needs help, David's gonna be like right here, even if he doesn't have anything, which is the most beautiful thing in the world. I aspire to be like that, but at the same time, you know, there's a limit to things, and I talk to him about that all the time. But you know, it's like, that's the way he is. He has such a good heart, and I can't, you know, like, it's so beautiful to see that in a person. The last one is, let's do something. Oh. So.
Why you went blank?
Yeah, I did.
I was kidding.
I'm pregnant, so that's my excuse.
I was kidding when I was.
I love that David is always down for anything. Like, it'll be like fucking 2 in the morning and he'll have to go to work the next day. But if I tell him, babe, let's go to the movies, or let's go over here, he's down to go. And I'm not much of a party goer, or we like to go out. That's one thing we have in common. We're like chill ass people. We like just more like kickbacks and just chilling and talking instead of like going and partying and dancing. We're literally over that. We had that for like 3 years straight in our relationship. And we're like, we're done. So we're done. That's why we know we're ready to have a baby as well. So if you ain't done with that, you better rethink your shit. But so that's what I love about him. That he's just. We just want to end up by talking about our pregnancy so far and how we've been feeling and how we feel with expecting a baby girl. Long story short, we planned this, right? We planned it in this room, actually. I'm just kidding.
What the hell?
No, we planned this. Obviously, we were ready. We felt it. We talked about it. You know, babe, we want a baby. Like, we just had baby fever, like 100%. And we're so blessed. We always thank God. We go to church, like I said. We always thank Him for blessing us in this short amount of time that we only tried minimum times. And people out there, you know, struggle so much. You know, my first 3 months of pregnancy, only a handful of people know how hard it was for me. It was the worst times of my life. And you can think I'm exaggerating, but it really genuinely was. And my mom just told me, you know, all the pain, all the struggle that I was going through, vomiting and stuff like that, really bad vomits, like nausea, like not even nausea, like I would literally vomit, you know. It was so bad. I lost 20 pounds in 1 week. Like, it was really, really fucking bad. Diarrhea and everything. Like, I had a hard time, you guys. But you know what, my mom would always remind me, like, hey, you know what, do this, take this in for those who can't have kids, for those who wish to be parents, you know, do it for them. And that's what I did. I took it that way.
During the first couple of months of the pregnancy, it did not hit me at all. I don't know why, and I'm not trying to be the, you know, the douchebag where like I'm strong, I don't care, it's just a baby. No, it's just I didn't felt it until the gender reveal. That's when it hit me really hard. Yeah, it hit me really hard, and that's where all those months that I made it up. I made it up for all those months. You know, I know we were pregnant. I was surprised when we were pregnant the day you told me in front of my mom. You know, that was actually very, very surprising. But you know, I was in shock.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We plan on making more videos together, hopefully. And I want to show you guys way more. And you know, this is just something that I do from the bottom of my heart. I don't care how many views I get. I don't care if I get 1 or 1 million. It's just something that I genuinely do from my heart. I've always loved helping people, as so does he. Anytime
gather as much as you can for this little, how many minute long video is gonna be, like.
Okay, you guys. Well, thank you so much. Bye.